Alrighty, we just got out of Texas Roadhouse.
Oh,
It was good.
very good.
We each had a 6-ounce sirloin with a baked potato with butter on it and cream cheese.
Sour cream.
Sour cream. I wonder what cream cheese would taste like on a potato.
It'd be working.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be so good. So then I had a salad with blue cheese dressing.
And some rolls.
Had some rolls. And water with lime. We always just get water. You don't need anything else.
$19.15
$15
was our bill. That's what you should have taken a picture of.
Should have took a picture of the bill.
That's right. $19.15. You can't beat that with a stick.
No, and it was good. It was delicious. You know,
It was probably the best steak I've ever had here.
it was a delicious. So we come here quite a bit, and never had a bad meal yet on it. I mean, it's always been really good food.
Good food, good service.
Yeah, I mean, it's quick. You go in there and get your order, and it's not very long. Pretty soon they bring you your salad out, and you don't want to get your salad ate, and they bring your steaks out.
And we ordered our steaks today, and it's the way we've been ordering since someone told us about it, Pittsburgh style. I order mine medium rare. Bob gets his medium. But what the Pittsburgh style does is they sear it on the outside and gets
Charcoal. It's
charcoal.
like blackened kind of on the outside.
It's how like when you cook a steak on a grill and it gets those grill marks. This is solid grill marks. I mean, it's not burnt, but oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yeah, it just adds a nice charred flavor to the outside of it. Oh, I'll go down this way. I usually go around across this parking lot, but you can. The big lots here. There's a computer store and Bad Boy Computers. I got a computer over there once. It was a good one.
Bad Boy Computers.
Bad boy. Yeah. There's a party store. And you've got a little pub, and you can get tanned. Now, why would you need a tanning place in Florida?
Really?
I know it's cloudy today, but
oh, Cece's Pizza. That's Nathan, my grandson's. That's his favorite pizza
I don't
place.
care a lot for CC Pizza. They have not a lot of toppings on them.
But you get whatever you want on them, pretty much.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, it's cheap. I don't know what it costs now, but it's kind of like all-you-can-eat pizza.
And salad.
Get whatever you want. Get a salad. The salad's usually not my kind of salad. Salad, for me, if it's sour, I do not like sour. So if it's sour, and their dressings are that way, all full of vinegar, and that's just not my favorite salad. I like salad that's creamy and flavorful. This is a plasma center. Is this where the vampires go? The plasma center? I bet they're busy at Halloween time.
Probably about whatever.
Earn money. Look, you can earn money.
Yeah, people come here and donate blood.
Well, it sounds like you earn money. You're selling your blood.
You're selling your blood.
I don't know. I think I'll keep my blood. Is it good for you to get rid of your blood and make some new now and then? I don't know. I think I'll keep the blood I got.
Yeah, you just don't. Sometimes if you're going to go in the hospital and you have to have surgery, you may need a transfusion. So what people do sometimes is go and donate their own blood ahead of time to be used during the surgery if you need it. That way you're not running a risk of getting someone else's tainted blood.
I don't think I want someone else's blood.
Well, that happens a lot.
Yeah. Well, I've never been to a hospital my entire life. I'll be 65 next month, and I've never had insurance. I'll be getting insurance next month because you get Medicare, and so that'll be a new. I probably won't use it because I don't go to the doctor. I don't found no need yet. 65 years, I haven't found nothing that I haven't gotten over.
That's nice. It's there if you need it.
If I was hurt myself, that's one thing. But everything else have kind of come and go. I've never. Things kind of take care of themselves if you give it time. Those things can happen. So we're back out on the road again with all the...
on the road again?
Yeah, on the road again, on the commode again. And,
no comment.
No comment. Well, that was Willie Nelson's on the commode again. You hope after a good lunch that isn't where you end up. Sometimes that happens more so than you want it to be.
Yeah, eventually.
And we're heading through Orange City now. This Roadhouse was in Orange City. I don't know if I've talked before about Florida towns. A lot of Florida towns are like Orange City, and as you see, we drive through it. There's no real downtown. It's a burg of stores. When we get downtown Orange City, I don't know if you can notice that it's a downtown, or I don't know if I even know where the downtown really is.
I don't think there is a downtown.
I don't think there is a downtown.
There is no city center.
A lot of towns in Florida, this is the way they are. They're just burgs that you go through. There's some, like Deland has a neat old downtown, has downtown stores and stuff. Just like
Deland is an awesome downtown.
Yeah, Deland's cool. We're going to be going through that here again. But like Orange City is one of these burg types, and Deltona. I don't know there's a town anywhere. Deltona, not even this much of a town.
And we don't want to go to Deltona.
No, Deltona is a bad place. It's just where all the crime is. For anything that's going on in this county, most of the time it happens in Deltona. We've had countless murders and just you name it, just comes out of there. There was just a big murder trial here not long ago. A guy killed his wife and 2 kids and never found the bodies. They sentenced him to 3 life terms in prison. I guess they couldn't give him the death penalty because there was never no body. To this day, he admitted he killed him.
The wife, not the kids.
Well, he said he killed the wife. He said he didn't kill the kids.
But he was eligible for the death penalty. It was the jury that decided
not to give him the death.
To not give him the death penalty.
Yeah.
Even I don't know how you can be convicted of murder, first-degree murder, without a body.
That seems weird, but he did admit it, though.
He did admit it.
I suppose that has a lot to do with it. He admitted that he did kill his wife. But they accused him of killing these kids too. Which, after watching the trial, sounds like he probably did.
It seemed obvious to us that he did, but thank goodness we weren't on the jury.
Oh, I wouldn't want to have been on the jury because I wouldn't decide someone's fate of that magnitude, especially. So we got the school lights are on. So I'd say if any time where's downtown Orange City, this would be downtown Orange City. As you can see, it's just little burgs. There's a few stores here and there on it. There's just
businesses.
Down. Yeah, it's businesses.
Businesses up and down the main strip.
A lot of residential off, around it. We've got up here. You'll see Blue Springs State Park. Blue Springs, where the manatees will come in there. I mean, there'll be upwards of 100 manatees when we get a cold spell, because the springs comes out of the ground at 72 degrees year round. And so this time of year, if we get down to down in the 40s and 50s and sometimes even 20s, 30s, well, the waters get cold out in the St. Johns River, so the manatees will come up into the springs where it's a constant 72 degrees and it's warmer for them. And they're like every other Floridian. They like warm water as well as we do, So, but anyways, a lot of people go out to the springs and you'll see tons and tons of manatees coming up in there to keep warm. They have a manatee festival every year, and they're happy. So anyways, this is Orange City. On the left here, that little building, that was a good little fish house. It just went out of business. I used to always go there and get fish. But that's pretty much, we're kind of through the outskirts of Orange City. I can't see that red.
Yes, I can.
so we came out of Orange City. It's like you almost come out of Orange City and go right into to Deland. But it's kind of there's a little in between area. As you get up here, there's a big car dealership there, and there's a grocery store. There's a Winn-Dixie. I don't know at what point they consider this, from Orange City to Deland, but somewhere. All right, we're just now coming into Deland. These trucks like this thing here, hauling all these pallets. Oh gosh, I hate to be beside any of them because it just looks like that pallet could fall over so easy, It's crazy, so I try to stay away with it. I don't know about the rest of you, but when you drive, but when I drive, I look out for danger, and try to avoid it. Like staying away from traffic. I keep my space. There's a car right behind me, typically on your tail, for no good reason, but I do it for safety facts. You keep a space around you. That doesn't mean that I couldn't get into an issue or something, but it gives you more of a chance. You keep a buffer around you, less apt to have somebody hit you if you keep a little space between yourself and other vehicles. You can't always do that. They come up beside you, they come up on you, and so you can't always keep that space. But you got to be aware of all the time, especially if he's riding a motorcycle. We do ride a motorcycle, and you got to just watch all the time. The way people will crowd in. See how this truck here, he kind of came up over on me. Now I'm slowing way down just to keep a space between him, even though he just kind of pushed in. It's just amazing the way people do drive. Anyways, I always talk about driving when I get behind the wheel of a car because I hate to drive. And somebody will say, well, holding this camera. I'm not holding it. Sue's holding it. I drive real safe than that whenever I drive. So anyways, we're just on the outskirts of Deland. The downtown, we were talking in another video about how a lot of Florida towns don't have a downtown, and Deland does, and so we're just we're between Orange City and Deland, this little stretch here. A lot of business between here and there.
We're officially in Deland. The city limits were moved back to get business. But... Right,
the city limits is back there, but so we are in Deland, but downtown Deland. As goes for most downtowns, they're several blocks long, unless it's a huge town, then it's a city. At what point does a town turn from a town to a city? Is it about how many people live in that city? All right, we're going to be soon coming up. There's a roundabout up the road here a little bit. These roundabouts, I've talked about this before, they do work if they're worked properly. I've been through this one just one time and got cut off. They don't yield, People does not know what yield means. So just curiosity, we're going to be going through the roundabout here again. And just wanted to curious, see if someone operates properly or if you have an issue again with it. A big tornado went through here years ago. Pretty much flattened a lot of buildings here. And they've rebuilt them all now. But this roundabout they put in is just new. It's been open maybe a month. There's a new neighborhood Walmart. It's a grocery store. It's a Walmart with just groceries. And it's right over here to the right-hand side. And I got to see what direction I got to be on this one. Anyway, so they made this new one. And it's right here by this roundabout. And so that's... here we're going to go into it. So I've already noticed, see, I'm slowing way down. There's a car right on my butt. He has no comprehensive of what it means to slow down and yield they'll just about run you off, because people are about themselves, they have no concept of slowing down. I had no problem there, went through this way, a roundabout should be working, but most people will go flying through there. I don't even know what the speed limit is there. It says 20 mile an hour is what it was. I think I went through there a little faster than 20 mile an hour. Car behind me is like, oh, they must go through about 40 mile an hour. So anyways, we're coming into Deland. We're not downtown yet. Over here on the right, this is the Florida Department of Transportation. This is where, I don't know what all they do there, but probably has to do with bridges and roads and all the good stuff to do with transportation. But as you come in here in the edge, a little restaurant up here called the Potato Patch. It's all right. It's tight. It's a tiny little restaurant. Everybody loves it. People go there for breakfast and lunch. Been there a couple times. Not a place that I go all often, but everybody else seems to love it. We have RC Hill Honda. They sell all kinds of... I guess they got motorcycles there too. I didn't realize they had motorcycles. They got a ball stadium there where they play baseball. A couple little body shops and stuff. This here used to be a really cool pet rescue, and they closed it down for no need. This little neighborhood center. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
it's like a resale shop.
Oh, this is a resale shop. Back to the neighborhood center. I bet that's where they give away food or something.
Yeah, it could be.
I've seen signs for it. I didn't know where it was.
There's a bicycle shop up here. CJ's Bike Shop. Pawn shop here. I've been in there once. They got pawn all kinds of stuff. I was never much into pawn shops, but there's several here in town. What's this guy with the sign selling right here? Floral, roses and stuff probably. He's done fresh flowers for Valentine's Day. That's what he's selling there. It's a big day for flowers, roses and stuff. Gas here is $2.54. I think we paid $2.49. This, I'll tell you a little story about Mercedes-Benz. There's a Mercedes-Benz behind it, some woman driving it. Typically, she's right on my butt. I heard once that whenever you buy a Mercedes-Benz, they give you a class in how to be rude.
Like this person pulling right
this person, they didn't look over and just see if it was okay. They just shove right in on you.
But look at the car.
Oh, yeah, the car's held together by strings, But, that's some of the rudest people on the road. People running Mercedes-Benz, BMWs, because it's a status thing. They think they're better than everybody else. This here is what is it, a Save-A-Lot?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we went in there once. Depends on what you get. A lot of the food isn't, the quality that, they're offering. They're not bad, but the quality is not as good as regular name brand foods are,
Here's the artisan.
Artisans. Here goes the Mercedes-Benz around us. Boy, she couldn't wait to just get around everybody because it's special.
Yeah, the Artisan is a very nice little restaurant and actually hotel, isn't it? Here.
Yeah, I don't know if they have a hotel anymore. It might.
Yeah, I thought that.
Is that still running the hotel?
I think so, but at any rate, it's a very nice place. We're on the edge of the downtown here, right here.
This is a Methodist church on the right.
Beautiful.
Portobello's. They've got a wood-fired pizza there. Now if you look to the left here, there's a building here. It's called Executive. And upstairs of it, they had this on one of those home improvement channels. And this building inside, I guess it's just fabulous. I saw the show. And that's just a fabulous upstairs in that old building there. I mean, it's just dealt to the gills, on it. Never been up there. But that's the alley down there. They're redone the street. A lot of little businesses popped up down there. The table.
Hello. I'm looking at you right now.
Look at me. You don't need to look at me. The table is a newer restaurant here.
For a while it was Max on Main. And I don't know what it was called before that.
So anyways, this is downtown Deland. As you can see, there is actually buildings downtown. Okay, over on the left, you'll see a mural. Deland has all kinds of murals throughout. One of these days, I'd like to just walk around and do a video on just murals on it. They've got several of them. But this is about the main of the downtown. It's the Abbey. It's a craft beer bar. The Grape. They got all kinds of wines and stuff here at the Grape. This place up here on the left looks like I would say the French Quarter, like New Orleans. There's a restaurant called Hunter's there at the underneath there. It's been there, I guess, for a long, long time. But it's called the Deland Opera House. But it looks like, like New Orleans would. I've never been to New Orleans, but that's what. Look, there's a mural over here on the right. There's several murals. There's another one up here. I don't think you can see it from this direction. Yeah, you can. Right there at the end of the old hardware. There's a mural. So there's just several around. I said, again, I have to take a walk sometimes. I don't like to walk, but you have to do something what you have to do. This is downtown Deland. This end of it is the Stetson University. I really don't know what all they teach here. Typical college, but I've heard it's an expensive college from what I've heard. That costs a lot. I think these little colleges like this are very expensive to go to. I didn't have a clue what it costs to go to college. I never went, never cared to go. But it's known for the Stetson hat. I don't know the guy named Stetson. I don't know who that was, but I know it has a relationship to the Stetson hat. This little theater over here to the left. I don't know how many people can go to college here. These stats I don't know about Deland, But if you look them up, do a Google search on Deland Stetson University, it'll tell you about all the different things about it. Like I said, again, I don't know much about colleges, but I know it's here in Deland. That's the church. This is pretty much out of the downtown area, and now it just becomes a burg again.